Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Welcome to the evening session at Pondicherry, and for some of you the morning session. 37th day, non-stop. Good job. Well done. Huh? Nice to have a team who is there, and so many of you have made it a point to be with me for virtually every session. Means a lot. Let's do our Brahmari together. Let your mind begin the inner journey, Antarmukha Yatra, a journey that goes deep within your own self, that beautiful self that our traditions tell us is Sat, Chit and Anandam, Satchitanandam, that we are of the form of the highest, Shivoham, 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 Soham. We are the highest pure auspiciousness, that beautiful principle of consciousness and transformation, represented by Shiva, the principle of change, and we are Satchit Ananda Swarupoham, that Swarupa. We are of the essential nature of Sat, the highest reality, Chit, the highest consciousness, and Anandam, the highest bliss. Shivoham, 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 Soham, Satchitananda Swarupoham, Shivoham, 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 Soham, Satchitananda Swarupoham. Our beautiful essential nature, the undivided oneness, wholesomeness, Purnam, Tadeko Vashishta Shiva Kevaloham. We are that oneness. Anything that divides us, anything that splits us, is not the reality. Anything that makes us think we are different than others, anything that makes our mind and body think they are different, creates a dichotomy, a Dvaitam that leads to fear. And from that fear of duality, of the unsafe stranger, The survival reactions come into play and the whole stress response comes in. When we go in and find that oneness, when we look at that undivided oneness, that unitive principle that lies within us, we start to manifest in abundance a sense of ease, sukham, stability, stairyam, wellness, swasthyam, completeness, purnam, bliss, anandam. All these noble, humane qualities start to manifest in us. Our dharma as a human being, our purpose, our responsibility is to have that oneness within, manifest that oneness wherever we are, seeing the unitive principle in each and every living being on this planet, realizing that each living being deserves respect, compassion, love, gratitude, and finding the commonality that lies in nature. A very beautiful commonality. We all share the same prana. Then how can we feel different than one another? That is that highest state of oneness, a state of sukham, a state where our essential nature, Swarupa, manifests as Sat Chit Anand. Rubbing your palms together, generating a nice pranic solstice, placing the warmth over your eyes, forehead and the head, coming out of the beautiful contemplative state induced by the Bhavanani, and bringing our hands together high above the head. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. Expressing our gratitude and cheering on each and every one who needs to be cheered. And well, everyone needs to be cheered. There's nobody who doesn't deserve or doesn't want a bit of cheer. We all get cheered on when someone says something nice to us. Whenever I get a thumbs up on my YouTube videos, whenever I get a smiley on Facebook, whenever I get a beautiful message from one of you, it strengthens my resolve to do my best. And that is why we need to realize that we need to cheer on each other. And sometimes we never know. Just the right word at the right time can make all the difference. I've seen it so many times. You send a message and it's just what the person needs for that day, for that moment. And it helps them go on and become the best they that they can be that day. Isn't that wonderful when we can enable not just ourselves, but others to be the best version of themselves? What greater nobility can be there than helping others to be the best version of themselves? To me, that is the greatest satisfaction we can have as a human being. Especially when we don't expect anything back in return. That is the highest nobility. Do it for the sake of doing it. Be cheerful for the sake of being cheerful. Be humane for the sake of being humane. Such a wonderful team we all are. Huh? I just love each and every one of you putting together this energy. Hopefully we make the change we need to make, the change on this planet. Humanity 2020, let it be the best version. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Om